Introducing the Hope Connection podcast. The Hope Connection is an inspiring interview series that gives homeless individuals a platform to share their stories in 10-minute conversations. Through personal narratives of resilience, courage, and hope, the series aims to foster empathy, challenge stereotypes, and highlight the humanity behind homelessness. Hey all, this is Nina with Haven for Hope. I'm continuing my interview series here for our South Campus women, and I have an amazing guest here today. Can you introduce yourself?
Sure, my name is Mary Higgins.
Mary, it's nice to meet you. So I wanted to talk a little bit about your experience here at Haven. What brought you to Haven initially?
I lost my job, then I lost my apartment.
Okay.
So because I live by myself, I'm responsible for that apartment. I didn't have any other place to go. My church recommended Haven for Hope, and so here I am.
Yeah. How long have you been here?
About 4 months.
Recently, we had a really big and amazing donation of bunk beds from the Home Depot Foundation. So were you here when we went from mats to bunks?
I was.
You were. What was that transition like for you?
Actually, I liked the transition from the mats to the bunks. With the mats, you didn't have a whole lot of privacy. It was more proactive for spreading germs and coughing because we were sleeping next to each other,
right.
Literally.
The mats were really close together.
Yeah, they were like that.
Like side to side, yeah.
Side to side. When we transitioned into the bunks, that separated us a little bit more and actually made it more comfortable for us because the floors were not comfortable at all. And we were able to sleep more, actually. I mean, I get more sleep now than I did back then because I'm not constantly hearing everybody.
Yeah.
Because I'm in a little tiny room.
Right.
Not in the big room, but the big room, I have friends in there that said they're getting some pretty good sleep out of that.
Yeah, that's awesome. And we love good sleep.
Oh, yeah, we all do.
We all do. That's really awesome. So how has that helped you here at Haven? I mean, going from a mat to a bunk and then saying that you're getting better sleep, what has that been like for you, and has that helped you at all?
I have been looking for work for a while. It's not easy out there, especially someone my age, getting back into the workforce again, finding work. And so what is happening is I'm not feeling stressed out from that job search, even though I've got enough applications in there to basically run the city of San Antonio, I think. And I have friends with the city, and I have friends, like across the city that have been helping me with that job search, including the people in the resource center, Dayside. And we still haven't found anything for me, but we're still looking.
Yeah, it's really hard right now in the job market, I think, across the board. But it's awesome that you're accessing services and looking for employment and putting in applications and yeah, but I get it. It's hard out there.
Yeah, it does. Having the bunks really alleviates a lot of the stress.
Yeah.
And I could go to sleep early. I don't have to be reliable on somebody else rolling over on me or anything like that. The safety is there, and that's what I like. I like the security of the bunks.
Right. It's like your own space.
Right.
Yeah, that's awesome. How do you feel like it's been for the other women in the dorm? Like, how do they feel about it?
They seem to like their own space, because that's what we were running into with the mats. We didn't really have our own space except for on the mat itself.
Yeah.
Everything was shared, and if someone coughed next to you, you're waking up, etc., etc. This way, if someone else is not feeling too well, it's separated enough where we don't catch whatever they have or had, essence.
Right.
And we're all seeming to be able to sleep better too, like I said.
For sure.
And less fights too, I've noticed that.
Yeah. Well, when you're well rested, you're less grumpy,
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. We've had less problems inside the dorm, actually.
Yeah. I love that.
Mm-hmm.
That's amazing. So Usually when we talk to people, and the reason that we make these testimonials and record them is because there's so many like things out there that people assume about individuals who are experiencing homelessness. What would you say, like what has been your experience, and what would you say to those people out there to kind of like help relieve some of that stigma?
Well, a lot of people think a homeless person is lazy. Okay, I'm far from that.
Right.
They think that they're unorganized. I'm far from that too. I'm very organized. In fact, I don't like things out of order. And that comes from a banking perspective, because that's what I did. I was a banker online. Everything had to be in order and done a certain way. We had rules, we had regulations, we follow them. So that's what I like about Haven. Haven has their rules. However, a lot of people don't want to follow them, but me as a person, you can look at me now and say, she's not homeless, because we're not treated like a dish rag.
Right.
That's been used over and over and just worn and ratted. Whereas a lot of people in their way of thinking think of a homeless person as someone out on the streets who doesn't want to work, doesn't want to put forth the effort to get their life back and whatever the problem used to be, and fix one problem at a time. And they're very disheveled and disorganized. Right. Granted, we do have people like that on the streets today, but a lot of them were never taught how to be organized and how to get things one step at a time.
Right.
Or they want it all at once rather than taking one step at a time.
Yeah.
The key to anything when it comes to getting back in from a homeless situation or any type of negative situation is to take it one step at a time and organize yourself.
How can the public help? How can they support those experiencing homelessness?
Well, first of all, don't brand us. Don't come up with your own idea of what a homeless person is, because each one of us has got our own personalities. We have our own needs and own wants. We got our own drive, what we're going to be doing, how we're going to do it, etc. Don't put us in a box.
Yeah.
And that's basically what I find is a lot of people put people in boxes.
Absolutely.
Give me a chance. Give that person a chance.
I mean, we're all human. We're our own individual people, like you said. And sitting down and just getting to know someone like how we're doing now can go a long way.
All I want is for everybody to respect someone who is homeless, who can help out in any way, shape, or form. Not just food, not just a place to sleep, but help me to get back on my feet. Give me that job, whether or not it's full-time, part-time, whatever it is.
Right.
If I'm willing to do it, I'll do it. Basically, a homeless person is a person that is not necessarily giving up, but they are fighting to get their life back together again, how they want it, how they dream it.
Right.
And that's where I'm at right now. I've been independent for a long time. To be dependent on an organization like this is very tough for me. But yet at the same time, I still have to obey the rules and regulations here and get myself together and give someone else the opportunity to be in my place and get their ducks in order, so to speak, themselves, and give them a chance.
No, absolutely.
Instead of taking up space.
Yeah. Well, I'm excited to see what you do next, and excited to see you, get the job that you want and housing and everything, because you're obviously very driven, and I love it. Yeah.
You have to be.
You do.
You have to be in this life.
Well, thank you for sitting with me and sharing your story. I really appreciate your vulnerability.
Thank you.